but it does happen.
Yeah.
Those look like they could hurt. They're for the audience, I think.
They're not the fart and
Yeah, every once in a while you get a fart one.
What? The pattern has been that people trickle in pretty late, so I guess we should go for the exact time.
You want a water? Yeah, please.
Okay.
No, thank you.
Please.
Right, but you can take those.
You want it?
That's better.
Now, no puking if you get the vomit one. No puking if you get the vomit one.
Okay, no promises.
Because I have no idea which flavor is which. You go over that's easy. You just got to sit on the other side of the. Or you can sit right here too. I mean, if you want to sit right here.
Down in front.
Is it here? Around here?
It's in New Jersey.
No, I've never heard of it.
In accordance with Chapter 220 of Massachusetts General Laws, this session is being audio and video recorded for live streaming and future rebroadcast. By remaining in this area, you acknowledge and consent to your voice and likeness being recorded.
And also, don't talk with your mouth full. Hi, everybody. Take your seats, please. We got a couple. You can sit behind the projector, but not in front of it.
I'm not projecting anything.
This Welcome to the last seminar of our 2026 program. Such enthusiastic clapping for it being the last one. So we have Jack, Steve, and Mark here to give us the update on what's going on with Jersey Jack Pinball.
Thank you, Mr. Microphone. Appreciate it. So I don't think we're going to have anything to project this evening. We're going to do a song and dance without the screen, right? Because Eric was going to be with us and do his presentation, but he skipped out and did his presentation early. So I could have done something probably today, but I was too busy talking to all of you guys. I guess in a couple of minutes we're going to have pizza. Is that right, Gabe? You got everything under control?
We have a large staff of pizza guards protecting it.
I saw that, and I guess there's something to drink too, right? Okay. Well, welcome everybody. I feel like the milk at the back of the store. We're the last one, so you gotta get through all the stuff that comes before us to get to us.
Save the best for last, Jack. You know that.
Thank you, Mr. Tastic. When he started the show, he was Pin and he was Tastic. So that's how, 11 years, Gabe. I thought I would have killed you by year 3. But you did a great job. You and your people, you're just amazing. It's a great show. So thank you. Batman, you can sit down, no? Little spot up there? Nowhere to sit, you guys? Okay.
Jack, what did I say to you when I was going to start the show? I asked you were going to be a sponsor, right?
Oh, yeah. He called me, I don't want to get into that, but he called me and he said, I'm thinking about doing a pinball show. What do you think? And I said, do it. Because listen, I was suffering with Jersey Jack Pinball. I like company. You let him suffer too. I figured, what the hell, either he makes a show or I make a game, what happens? So you did it. And, some years were better than others, I got to say. I think with the clowns the first year and you had all of that stuff. The year I won the Polar, I won all of the seltzer that 1 year. That was a good year. Legitimately. I spent $2,000 in tickets, so I should have won $30 worth of soda. What the hell? It's all for a good cause. I think. Who's here for the first time? Okay. I thought there'd be a couple more. There you go. Okay. I knew little Jack. I know you were. I don't remember seeing you here. I see you in California. We go to Skoma's for Dungeness crabs. Yeah, that's good. Who owns any of our games? Anybody here own any Jersey Jack games? Okay, cool. Who owns a Wizard of Oz? And who owns a Harry Potter? Who wanted a Harry Potter and didn't get it yet? Okay, well, I gotta wait till you're all done before I get my game. So, I'm kicking along. We just announced our distributors that any new arcade edition or Wizard editions are going to get built in September. So we'll have collector editions though. We have CEs, some of them, not a lot, but some. It's like when I made the announcement in London that I didn't have many CE pirates left, and people were throwing them at each other. I don't want that game. I don't want that game. Well, we'll see what happened. So really, with Harry Potter, those of you who were here with Eric earlier got a really good story about everything. Eric's really good at explaining things that he's very passionate about, and he does a good job. Did anybody see? Speaking of Harry Potter, anybody see the video where we gave Tom Felton a game? Yeah, he didn't like the way I said Potter. My Brooklyn accent kicked in, and he was giving me instructions on how Potter. He's a great guy. He's only got 11 million followers. I think that video's got like 600,000 or 700,000 views already. maybe we'll get 2 people that'll come to pinball because of it. Who knows? We got to all be evangelists for pinball, actually. You know, I don't want to get mushy, but, you know, with everything going on in the world, all the crazy stuff and everything like that, we are sharing something that brings smiles to people and happiness, and that binds us all together. If you're a red state, blue state, purple state, you know state, whatever sexual orientation you feel like having, you want to be a camel today, that's fine. It's all just great with pinball, and it's great to see the community just get together and be positive, right? You know, it's a fun thing. We don't have a lot of negativity. We had some negativity a year or 2 ago, but it seems to have dissipated, which is great. So I like that. At some point we'll have question and answers. I'm going to ask Steve all kinds of questions myself. I'm going to ask him what his next game is.
You don't know?
I'm actually going to ask him. I'll tell you what it is. It's a pinball machine. I'm gonna ask him some questions. I'm gonna tell him to talk all about his game without saying anything about his game. That's what he's gonna do. So, you want to do that?
Sure.
All right. You can do it from there. I'll sit my behind down.
Good for that. I'll hear you better.
What?
Hey, this is for the worm guy right in his mic. Okay, that's it.
So let me ask you, Steve.
Yeah.
Tell me about your game without telling me about your game.
It's shiny.
Okay.
It's got a cabinet.
Should I write this down?
The playfield's rectangular.
More detail. More.
A lot of good colors. Without saying anything. Let's see, without saying anything.
How many flippers?
Some. You'll be pleased.
How many balls?
None of your beeswax.
Come on, you got to give these people a little more than that.
Okay.
I mean, you got to give them a little something to, you know. What would
All
the podcasters do? Any podcasters in the room? Who do we have?
Raise your hand, worm. Okay, there it is.
We got the worm, the germ, not the worm.
The germ, I'm sorry.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, you can hit me. You can hit me later. Okay.
Who else we have?
What do you want details? You want details?
You know, not much details. Just
That doesn't do any good. I'm deaf. Can't whisper to a deaf man. Also this, I love it when people grab my shoulders and stick their face right in my ear because I need to read lips to hear what people say, really. Okay, the game is fast. Fast. Maybe the fastest one I ever made.
wow, that's a big statement.
All you have to do is make it 8.5 degrees. Any game could be fast.
Oh man, yeah, you can play it like this.
There's shots. A lot of speech calls.
I heard there were like over 5,000 speech calls.
Yeah, 6,000.
6,000.
There's 6,000, but we might not use them all. I don't even know if we could. Okay, but we're
We'll
ready.
sell them to you separately, the ones we don't use.
Here's the deal. The licensor said, excuse me?
That's a good
Okay.
idea. Don't give me ideas like that.
The licensor said, you know, you got to do all the recording, and at once. You can't go back and do retakes, no corrections. So we use the shotgun approach. That's it. Made him say it many times, and it should be interesting.
Can you give us an example of a line you used?
What do you need?
A line. One of the lines you used.
Sure. Fatality. That's just one.
Jackpot! Jackpot!
Give me your money.
Every Stern game I sold in 2000 and 2001 had jackpot. High Roller Casino, jackpot. Sharky Shootout, jackpot. Striker Extreme, jackpot. You made good use of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your
What
next
else
question?
you got? What else you got? Well, when do you think this game will be ready? You're still playing with it.
The 35th day of the Festival of Cunegonda.
Imagine paying this guy and getting that answer. I mean, really, you know, who in their right mind would start a pinball company? I mean, who in this room started a pinball company today? Anybody? Tomorrow, is anybody going to start a pinball company tomorrow? I think we need some more pinball companies. You know, I don't think we have enough pinball companies. I think we should do more remake games. You know, we did a lot of remakes too, right? We did Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
We did Pirates of the Caribbean, right? You
Yeah.
did Avatar, right? You did Avatar, right?
There was an Elton John game before mine.
Yeah, but it wasn't like yours.
Yeah, it wasn't.
That game, everybody asked me today, do you have any Elton Johns? Do you have any Elton Johns? We didn't make enough.
There was Guns N' Roses.
I didn't know I had that. Now that's
It's not a remake, though. It's completely different.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's good.
Maybe there's only like 10 good titles. Might as well milk them.
What do you guys, well, I'm not on the subject, what do you guys want to see made? Because whatever you want, I can't do anyway. But
New Mario game.
the Mario game, okay.
Something like NBA Fast Break, that kind of idea.
Frank Zappa.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy! You know, Ozzy was a pinballsales.com customer. His wife Sharon bought games from us. So when you saw the TV show and you saw the air hockey table and the driving game and all this stuff, that came from us. And one day the order was in for a long time. I was waiting for one game, it was back ordered before I sent it to California. And she calls me up and she says, "Where is my effing air hockey table?" I didn't have to say, "Who is this?" You know, I had some California people deliver everything. I really thought there should have been an Osborne Family Values game like the Addams Family. It would have been good. I told somebody to make it, but they said, well, by the time we make it, they won't be popular anymore. That was wrong. We sent games to that concert in last July. So there were games. He was supposed to actually sign one of them. I think Axel signed some games. What are you going to do? Everybody goes. We're all going someday. On that happy subject. Mark, what do you have to say?
Not much.
Yeah, why don't you ask him the same question you asked
Yeah.
me?
Okay, I'm gonna.
Okay.
I'm gonna. You don't
Get
do
on
this.
it.
So you're working on a game, I heard.
I am.
Right. I see, you know, all the time put in there. So I know you're working on it. I shot it. I thought it was really great.
Thank you.
You know, I thought if it was shit, I would tell you that.
You absolutely would.
But I don't have to say it's shit because it's really good.
That must be a nice feeling.
Well, you know, let's go the whole way then, because he had something of a layout, the beginning of a layout, and I didn't say it, but he said it, and he ripped it apart and started over again.
Yeah. There was, first Whitewood was completely different, and it wasn't working out. So, into the trash and start over. And I'm glad I did, because the new one shoots amazing, so.
Yeah.
My trash game was Stellar Wars.
I think something happening outside. Somebody's arguing about the pizza.
Give him a mic.
Mark, when do you think your game is ready? The 12th of never?
When will it be ready or when will it come out?
When do you think it'll be ready?
This year sometime.
This year?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. It's still early in the year. It's not even May yet. I have hope. Steve's name is next.
You gotta wonder about a guy, you know, he's like the founder, he's asking us, go ahead, divulge it, we're gonna fire you later if you tell.
On advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer the question on the grounds that my answer may tend to incriminate me. Yeah, I don't know how I memorized that, but I don't know. Gabe, is the pizza here? I don't want to get into the whole next thing. Does anybody live in New Jersey that's here? Okay. Anybody live in New York? Okay. How about Pennsylvania? Okay. Connecticut? Okay, all of those people come up. I have passes for you to a place that's opening this week called Under the Glass. It's in Red Bank, New Jersey. It's a speakeasy pinball parlor. It's downstairs. It's about 2,500 square feet. It's themed really nicely. It's opened by a customer of mine for 25 years, Brian Klatsky, and his partner, Ed Harron. And it's just beautiful. They had a soft opening the other night, friends and family, and we went with the grandkids and my wife. And it's just, you have to see it. I mean, you go on the website, Under the Glass, or you can actually go to the pinballsales.com website. I forwarded to their address for a temporary time so people could see it. It's really something. And they're going to do memberships and parties and everything like that. And Red Bank, anybody know Red Bank, the town? Yeah. So Red Bank, down the block from them is a Tiffany's. So that's the kind of area it is. So we're trying to get new people into pinball, whether they have money or they don't have money. You know, if they love pinball, why not, you know, go play it. You don't have to buy it, you can go play it. So we're going to hook more people. So good? All right, so bring it in. Oh, all right. Let's do this in a disorderly way.
You already asked for the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, so.
Okay, New Yorkers, you go first. It's the Empire State, Excelsior, E pluribus unum, and all that good stuff. And New Jersey people, you go too. Anybody from Connecticut? You go. Yeah, take one of each. This one gets you 30 minutes and that one. Yeah, sure, take whatever you want. How you doing? How's your little guy? What is he now, 6'4"?
He turns 23 next week.
Can I take two?
Sure.
I know, you remember the Rob effect?
You like this one?
What's the difference between the gold and the...
This gets you more time, and this gets you like 10 minutes to play 30 minutes.
I'll take this one. Thank you.
Take them both.
Oh, thank you very much.
All right.
Appreciate you.
Thank you, guys.
Best. So is the new machine going to have nice satisfying spinners on it?
Maybe.
I'm requesting.
Or a nice topper.
Satisfying.
I'm pretty deaf here.
You can read this. Satisfy.
Of course.
Satisfying spinners.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, everybody
That's what
standing.
games need.
Everybody standing, go.
Spinners.
Last two rows,
That's it.
go.
That's the
Standing
missing
people,
ingredient,
last
Mark.
two rows.
All right, I'm going to line the orbit with spinners.
Be careful, be
for the
careful.
next game.
I'm thinking about doing
I
that.
love
too.
orbits
kill
too,
somebody
so
over
that
there with
worked
that thing.
great for me. And while you're at it,
Got to be gentle on the table. Might fall down.
I'll fuck you, Jack. You have a flashy button on the front of the game?
The one that says start?
Yeah.
It's actually button.
Is there a way to make that turn off or dim or whatever? Because it's very.
Take
It's
the
in
bulb
my,
out.
it's in
Take
my
the bulb
living
out.
room. It is in my living room.
Just unclip it back and take the bulb out and clip it back in.
Take the bulb out?
Yeah.
It's gonna run right up in
I was afraid you were going to say that's my mom.
Put,
I knew.
put like some plastic over it or something. See if you try to circle or something to make it
I
more
have my blue
opaque.
tape that I put over all the lights.
No?
My mom should be more annoying to me.
No, yeah, to you. She's a nice lady. Mother's always nice to everyone else.
I finally got what you meant.
Get the whole pie, right?
You got a whole cheese pizza just for you.
Any talking?
No thanks.
No thanks. We're
Yeah,
good.
I've already ate. That's for all you guys.
Not at all.
Oh, is that where it's just sitting there?
Well, no, I put it in the fridge. Just ribs, brisket, a couple kinds of brisket, big chunks of brisket, pulled pork, pulled chicken,
I don't know who started this tradition with the pizza, but
cheese. There's a ton left. Great cornbread.
I ate like right before, like at 2.
Okay. I had a burger out there.
okay, first 4 rows. I could have just had everybody get up.
So far, so good. There's Julian, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Every flavor beans.
Yeah.
What here's called and everything else.
We're on the side here. We got rotten egg, sausage, vomit, soap. What's on this side?
Hey, Nick.
Earthworm,
Thanks for driving, Steve.
dirt, booger, yeah. Black pepper.
That's probably the least offensive.
Earwax.
Yuck.
So did somebody have to like taste earwax? It's like, yeah, this bean tastes.
Did you get my text? Did you get my unreadable text?
I'm gonna stop it. I wanna make sure we're all set for tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you for driving him, Nick. Thanks for driving Steve around.
Make sure he's safe, Jack.
Yes? Whoever didn't get up yet, you might as well get up and go.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. I like that, yes. Yeah, go. Anybody that didn't get pizza yet, go up.
They're very polite.
I was talking to him and I had to run away. I had to go get Uber Eats, was in the lobby. Sorry I ran away.
I just looked that place up. They have a whole Harry Potter room.
They do.
That's pretty nice.
Beautiful.
More than one machine? Do they have a bunch
No,
of
2
them?
machines.
Just going for it.
Yeah, but you don't want to see it fall.
Call him worm. It's germ. like it too. I never even looked at it before about a year ago.
So the quality of the content has gone way up.
Yeah. Still though, Diana's like a stupid AI generated shows and stuff.
James, can you email something to yourself and play it?
And
I want to
both
play.
of them in the one line. This is the full range of the speaker. This is the lowest he gets and the highest he gets. So it's like this. I could do that. I'm using AI to modify my AI.
You gonna arm wrestle next?
Don't give Jack any ideas. No.
Wu-Tang. Have you heard people asking for that though? Not really.
Yeah.
Have you heard people asking for that?
Oh yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
there's so much cheesy kung fu that I don't know why they don't think it's
There's definitely a lot of story there to work
right?
with. Yeah.
Like last year when I was playing, I had my like mostly cancellation headphones on, and I was just playing like Jizza, but not even the words, just like all the hook lines and stuff, and it made my ball like just flow better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just my opinion.
No,
but
I used to listen a lot. I've seen Wu-Tang play. It was like '97 with Rage Against the Machine.
yeah, right?
Yeah.
Right. And they're back on tour again too. Like they've been all over the place. That's why I was surprised they were doing like their anniversary tour and everything coming up. And like here in Boston, it was just packed. Like so sold out show. But everyone does like rock and roll stuff.
Yeah,
You know?
it's
'Cause, like,
all rock bands.
You have to make like what sort of
I
sound
mean,
nice.
like I think ABBA was the exception. Like,
I didn't get a chance to play that. I was like broken by like one baller.
I haven't
but,
played it yet.
Yeah. But it'll be fun whatever you guys come up with.
Jack, thank you for the spread.
That's okay, anytime. Thank you.
Thanks for dinner, Jack. I really appreciate it.
I mean, for paying, I don't know about. Well, I know like if I TV and he puts me in before, like my sale TV.
Show this picture?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's really good.
If you want to go back for
I watched the
seconds,
video
there is
too, that
plenty
was
out
good.
there.
Much appreciated.
It's okay.
Steve run off too. Yeah, where's Steve?
I think Steve left.
Yeah.
Ask him a few questions and he leaves. I'm glad I wore my sweatshirt.
Yeah, it's cold in here. Some of the rooms, like the tycoon room was hot, but then they figured out they could open the door in the back. And then it was like nice and cool in there.
Steve's room, I was in Steve's room last night for a while. And it was hot, so we opened the window. We didn't realize the window was open. And then it got so cold, the window had to get closed.
Now, they had air conditioning problems like it might have been last year, and like everything was hot. This year's not too bad. Last year they only had one elevator.
I got stuck in the elevator 2 years ago.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I was stuck for like, it seemed like a week. It was about a minute and a half. People started looking, panicking, looking for the phone.
How do we climb up the top?
How do we get out of like any movie or something? I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going to climb. I'm staying right here.
No, thanks. I'm good.
Should I open it up to the rest of the people?
Well, they're going to want it. They're going to want it. Yeah, we're in a couple of minutes. Leave the box. He's going to tell the rest of the people to show leave the boxes.
Boxy pizza?
Leave the boxes. I'm so hungry. I'll eat the boxes.
Spouse is looking at me. What's he thought?
I think you're lying to make me feel better.
Tonight after the music.
Mike got home. Send a text, he got home. He got home, Mike.
He got home? From where? Who?
Here, Mike.
Mike Fox.
Mike the donor.
Oh, okay. Is he okay?
He gets tired easily. He gets tired early.
Okay.
Yeah.
How old is he?
Not that old. I mean, he's not 70. I think he's 72. All right, how's everybody doing? How was the pizza? Okay, good. There's, well, it's not Brooklyn style, but it's not bad. I've had it. You know, it's not bad. If anybody wants seconds or thirds, just go out there and get it, because Gabe wants to give everything to the rest of the people at the show. And they'll probably eat the box, those people. So if you're interested, go out. If not, I'll just tell Gabe, Gabe, release the hounds. Release the hounds.
Wait, no more people?
No. All right. Where was it? Where were we? So you were spilling your guts about your game.
About my game?
Yeah.
What do you want to know?
Well, I know everything.
Yeah.
It was fast, right?
It's fast. Yeah.
Flowy. Is it flowy?
You want to say it has more than 2 flippers? Do you want to say that?
All right, say it again, please.
Do you want to say it has more than 2 flippers?
No. It might.
All right.
It might.
Didn't have any flippers at all.
I only have one.
It's like go over there.
It's got flippers. Let's see, what doesn't it have?
Oh, shit. You're going to have that shirt.
Nothing bad.
Is it a wide body?
No, it's a, it's 20 and a quarter by
Who asked
47.
that, who asked that question? Eric, did you ask that question?
This is the last time it was. How many ramps?
5.
They'll be drawing you again before this day is over.
Well, if you talk long enough about it, you know, they'll pry stuff out of me.
We don't know. We don't know if it's got an upper play field.
Is it a music pen?
What was that question?
Is it a musical pen?
There's music in it.
Oh,
Is it a
man.
musical theme?
No,
What was that show where people guessed, like, guess who the person
that's my
was?
line.
Well, he's older than me, so he knows better. Do we want to take questions, general questions from the audience at this point? Yeah, I'll open it up for questions for a little bit, if anybody. We'll try to be as truthful as we can for pinball manufacturers. Anybody got any questions? You want to come up?
Got a mic over
We
there.
prefer
need
to
that.
have you come up. Yes.
Dave's manning the microphone, so he's got to get, he's in the union, so you got to go over there and, we don't want any trouble from Dave.
Well, this is because we warned you that this is all being recorded for future dissemination.
So when I'm gone and buried, you can watch this and laugh.
You guys asked all of us, what is our dream pin?
Yes.
If licensing was not an issue, what is the dream pin each of one of you would like to have created?
Damn it, Jack.
Another driving game.
What about you, Jack?
What about yours?
Wait a minute, Mark goes first.
I don't want to say. Somebody will get it, and I won't be able to do it.
Jillian almost knocked her out.
I didn't do any sports. I have no aim. I'm sorry. I'm not good at this.
Maybe they should come and get them from you instead of throwing them against the wall.
Try not to take any.
These are Harry Potter Birdie Bots beans. So eat them at your own risk, at your own. So what do you think?
Question.
Hi.
Hi.
My question is, are you still working with your XP experience for arcades? I know it's at Full Tilt in Indiana, but is that going to be anywhere else?
This is a slow rollout because the whole system is $100 grand. And what you need as an operator, what I need to see is I need to see when I'm going to get my money back, return on investment. So they have to put out a few more of these. You know, this is
No.
it's really chicken. It's really chicken and egg. Which is going to come first? You know, to put out more to get a better view of what they earn, as opposed connected and not connected. There's not enough games in the field. If I was buying them, I would ask for more information. Right? Like I always said it didn't matter what a game cost, it mattered what a game made. So, you know, I want to know what's in the cash box, literally. And I think 1 or 2 or 3 locations is not enough. You need about 10 places with games. You know, if Dave and Buster's would step up and spend a few $1 million, put pinball back in their stores, you could do something like that, because one pinball machine is lonely by itself. You need a bank of pinball machines. You need 4 or 5 games, and then you'll get league players coming in and casual players coming in. And there's a lot of work to do to make that happen. I've been talking to chains like Dave and Buster's and Chuck E. Cheese and Main Event and all these people. And, you know, I was in the redemption game business too. So obviously if I take a pinball machine and it costs $8,000, you know, I could buy a pusher or a crane that's going to make 100 times the amount of a pinball machine without any work. I've offered those chains games for free to try. I told them free service. I said we'll have a special phone number for them to call. I said they could call me 24 hours of the day and night if they can't figure it out. They're not interested. You know, Dave and Buster's stock, take a look at the chart. The company's stock symbol is play. I think they went from $65 to $12. They're doing a great job. Doing a great job. Try some pinball, guys. It can't kill you. What are your stock going to be? $2 after you put the pinball machines in there? You know, you want to go to a place that has value. In fact, I got a text today because I'm signed up with Dave & Buster's. They're doing half price. So 5 days a week, they're giving you the place for half price. You know what that's called? Desperation. That's what that's called. I had amusement centers. I didn't give anything away. You know, you got value for your money. You came. The bathrooms were clean. The food was good, and it was a good price. I didn't get rich. We paid everybody. Everybody was happy. You guys all go to Dave & Buster's tomorrow and tell me you want pinball machines. Tell me you're not coming there anymore. Rip up your card in front of somebody. You know, if we mobilize, we can actually make it happen. You know, they like to do, I don't know why I'm picking on them, but I got it with them for the moment. They do some great things. They're involved with charities and everything. They're a good company, but they have bad management. You know, I could probably turn that company around in 3 weeks. Maybe 3 days, 3 hours. I put pinball machines in there. That's what I would do. I know what we need. We need a lot of pinball machines. I got Toy Story in stock. I got some Avatars in stock. I think I got some Godfathers. I have some Toy Stories, I said. What the hell else? No, Elton John's I wish I had. You know, I have everything that nobody wants. Not really, but you know, that's what happens. I say it all the time. People call me, they want me to license their IP, and it's nothing I can use. You know, what am I going to do with a Frankie Valley pinball machine? I mean, really, you know, what am I going to do? So, yes, next.
All right. I really love our Harry Potter, so anybody out there who's thinking about it, it's amazing. So you should definitely get one.
Paid for by Jersey Jack Pinball.
I think I already know the answer to this, but
Give me 2 boxes of beans.
Anyway, it's fine. Okay, great.
Holy shit! You got a camera on him over there. Look at this. I'm looking at this monitor. He's got a camera on the guy asking questions. No wonder why everybody sat down. This is a legit place. This place.
I really want to play the disclaimer video.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I've been interrupting. I'll shut up.
I think I already know the answer to my question, but do you think I'll ever see a Van Halen themed pinball machine in my lifetime?
We need 3 of them for each lead singer, right?
That's why I was thinking. Yeah. And
I would say, what do I say? Never say never.
Never say never. Yeah, never. Oh, it's never say never.
I figured that.
I'll tell you what, it'd probably be closer to not in this lifetime.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. If you had any stories about Harry Potter, making Harry Potter, and some stories about maybe Avatar, that would be awesome to hear as well.
Sounds like 3 questions.
Hey, strength.
Take one more.
Oh, there goes the microphone. Thank you. Any more questions?
Don't be shy.
Jack, you want to play video?
Yeah, in a minute.
The germ's
Thank you,
coming
Bill.
down. Watch out, he's contagious.
This is an
You're
official
gonna put me out
question
with
from
that.
the Pinball Press.
No.
So I'm expecting a tough journalistic question.
The germ. Everybody knows me as the germ.
Speak into the mic.
I just don't want to get hit in the head with jelly beans.
I don't know if they're jelly beans. They're some kind of beans.
It's not really fair that the mic's the same height as you, but whatever. That's why I wasn't speaking to the mic. Obviously, Jersey Jack's very successful. What made you guys stand out so much to be different than your competitors?
Well, I guess I should answer that question, even
No, you
though everybody
shouldn't.
can answer it.
Nah.
I shouldn't, right?
No. Should let it go. Should let it
We,
go.
you know, I made a quote that we live by in the beginning when I announced the company. We're going to design games with passion, not with a calculator. And I think the idea when I started the company was, don't destroy pinball, but see what you could add to it to make it more fun experience. And the first game was easy to do that because technology didn't change for 13 years. I mean, The Wizard of Oz is still my favorite game. It broke so much ground. I mean, I put a topper on that game, and there wasn't a topper on a game in 15 years. Now today, people are putting their kids through college selling toppers. You know, we made Invisiglass. We created that. There was a guy in Europe doing it, but it wasn't a glass that should have been placed horizontally. It only should be used vertically for whatever reason. We did Invisiglass, and there's ghost glass, there's spooky glass, there's voodoo glass, there's glass in your, well, you know, everybody's doing glass. So that's great. We empowered a whole load of people to go into business and do stuff and make stuff. It's really great. That game was not just a game. It was a paradigm shift in the industry, really. And we just want to tell a story. We're storytellers. So if we get a movie or 8 movies, we want to tell the story of that through everything in the game, through the artwork, through the light shows, through the speech, choreography, through everything through and through. And we want to, you know, Steve's game could have been done 2 or 3 months ago. It would have been a good game. We don't want to make good games. We want to make great games. So he's tweaking things to make sure they shoot the right way, that ramps work, that when you shoot a ball, you don't get rejected. I mean, the ball should go up the ramp. Other pinball designers say, well, it's pinball. It don't happen all the time. You're going to get rejected on the ramp. You know, it's not going to work. They make an excuse because they're bad designers. He's not a bad designer. And Mark's not a bad designer. And Eric's not a bad designer. You know, they could be other places. Some pinball companies don't even have a designer. You know, when you play that game, you just brick out. You shoot everything that's rubber and you don't get any points. We don't want to do that. We want to make something that's a memorable experience that's treasured forever. And that's what we try to do.
Thank you very much. Thank you for all the enjoyment you gave us.
I'd really like to speak to that. Jack's our founder, no doubt, but we're in the trenches at Jersey Jack Pinball. And the fact is, it's a great company to work for. We have a great opportunity to make the... We have a great opportunity to make a great game every time. You know, everybody at the company wants to succeed. The last company I worked at, you know, okay, I could have all the passion I wanted, but then the guy would take things out of the game, you know, or pick tunes that were disgusting because they were cheap, okay, cheap to buy, stuff like that. We don't do that at Jersey Jack. When Jack goes for a license, he goes for the juggler. He gets everything. And that's what we need. It's not just that. It's a bill of materials that's useful, that we can build a great game around. And no other company, no other pinball company does what we do. They won't let us. And so I have great freedom there. So does Mark and Eric. Yeah, it's also a hotbed of great people that have been around the pinball business for a long time, and a couple of brand new kids that are awesome. I mean, I got one on my team. He's just so enthusiastic about pinball. He never even played pinball before he came to us, but you know, the game I'm working on, the particular title, he was very familiar with. So, you know, he sort of taught me about what I need to do with the game. But he's like a brilliant guy. And then we have the veterans, Bill Grupp and Duncan. You don't have to pay me to say it. Duncan Brown's a dear friend, okay? No doubt. These guys are all dear friends. Bill Grupp worked across the hall from me at Williams, okay, in the 80s, and it was like he's done many, many games. And you know, Keith Johnson is there. There's a lot of people to beat things around with and brainstorm and stuff like that. We had a rules meeting the other day. I drank a giant Red Bull, and we had so much fun. You know, it was great putting things together, and you know, you don't get to express the passion at other companies. That's what I want to say. You don't get to. I don't. Because I want to make something better. I don't want to make the same crap I made before. You know, you don't want it either.
You can come get it. No, throw.
That's how you do it.
Yes, that was great. Right.
Any other volunteers for target practice here?
I asked. I was told I could throw it.
I said toss.
Sorry, I didn't read the requirements.
Why don't you play that commercial?
Okay, these are not really a very nice gift, I gotta say. Here's the flavor of these jelly beans. Ready?
It's not
what's that
phlegm.
Earwax.
Okay, earwax. Ew. Who's gonna do that? Earthworm? Dust? What is that one?
I got marshmallow, rotten egg.
That's just cherry.
Sausage.
I mean, the text is tiny.
Now he's blind too.
My eyes are being. You read them.
All right.
Dumb and, he's not dumb though. That's the
We
only
got,
thing
we
I'm
got
missing.
some black pepper. We got some grass, rotten egg, sausage, soap, vomit, and tutti frutti.
The only thing missing is fart.
That could stay missing.
That comes after you eat them.
And so I gave Jillian the video that a lot of you didn't see. So maybe we can hit the lights. I make Dave work for his money.
That's incredible. That is so much cooler than I thought it would be.
This is not like any pinball machine I've ever seen in my life.
And Draco is there on the back glass next to Dad. Look how intricate it is. Look at the detail. And we have it here at the Lyric Theatre. This is nuts. This is not like pinball machines that I grew up with. Wow. This looks like nothing I've ever seen before. Oh my days, we're gonna have so much fun on this.
I lived and breathed this franchise since I was a kid. I want every person who walks up to this game to have the best Harry Potter experience they can.
You have to teach me how to be the best at this.
I can do that.
Let's go.
This is it.
Let me give you a little warm up. Yes, yes. Is this you guys? That's very cool. For Draco, big moment. Can I keep it?
Absolutely.
It's incredible. I was blown away by just the artwork itself. This is more than a pinball machine. It's an epic adventure. I can't think of a better place for the official Harry Potter pinball machine to be than with the wizards and witches that are keeping the magic world alive on Broadway. I can't wait to show the rest of the cast this. Potter. Very good.
He's extremely genuine, huh? He's extremely genuine, and if we had a professional script for this thing, it couldn't have been any better than his just genuine reaction, and it's nice because it spreads the word. I think I haven't looked in a day, but yesterday I think, like I said before, it had 600,000 or 700,000 views, so it's up there. I don't know. It's good. It's all good. They're still yelling out there. Pizza didn't shut them up, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on. What else? What else do we want to talk about?
Next game.
Well, I'll tell you what I think of the next game, and you know, we're not teasing the crap out of everybody. I mean, really, that's what we did with Wizard of Oz and Hobbit, and we don't really need to do that, but I'm going to do it anyway. I just think it's one of the greatest, and not because I'm pushing the game, because you're going to decide yourself, but remember when I was at Texas Pinball Festival, and I just happened to say the name of the game nonchalantly? Yeah, everybody knows it's Harry Potter, right? I got criticized for that. People thought I had Alzheimer's or I was losing my mind. I'm going to get in trouble. I shouldn't have said that. And I said, don't buy anything until you see the game, because you're going to have a Wizard of Oz moment. And I was right. I got criticized, but I think I was right. So with this game, you could buy something else as long as it's a Jersey Jack game. But I think you should save your money, because you're going to want the game, especially if you're a CE customer. Who has CE games? Yeah.
CE?
CE, collector edition. Yeah, our collector edition customers are very loyal, and they get a CE and they want to buy another CE and they want to buy another one, and we're lucky like that. Shut up!
I have a question.
Yes.
What is Jack in the Box?
It's a restaurant you go to and you get tacos and onion rings and all that stuff. So we applied for a patent, a bunch of ideas I've had for a number of years that I finally sat down with my patent attorney, and we filed basically AI for pinball. And it's public information. The guys like Nap Arcade and people like that, they have nothing better to do, God bless their soul, but to check on trademarks and patents and this and that and everything like that. So, a lot of things, when you write a patent, it's very broad. There's detail, but there's broad aspects of it. And it doesn't just cover pinball machines, it covers video games and all kinds of games. So, and to answer your next question, we are working on a way. Wow, what is that noise? We are working on connectivity, so it's not a dead issue with us. I like to say, we're not Apple, but I take the approach Apple does. Everybody piled into AI, buying billions of dollars worth of NVIDIA chips, and Apple is just sitting on the sideline making partnerships with people that are spending a lot of money. Let them figure out if it's Betamax or it's, what it is. So, VHS, thank you, I forgot. I had the Betamax, I had a Sony Betamax, and I said, that's not really good because movies are longer than 2 hours. I mean, after I got it, I'm like, I think I bought the wrong horse. That's early adopters, man. When you adopt technology, Wizard of Oz, I was just having this conversation today with somebody. Wizard of Oz, the RGB LEDs were $2.65 each. And you had to buy a driver chip for $1.08 to drive one LED. Now they're like, I don't know, 3 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents, and plus the driver drives like 20 LEDs. Moore's Law. Anybody know Moore's Law? Yeah, so that's what it is. It doubles in power and halves in price. So what do I know? I don't know. Anybody else have anything to say?
Any chances of working with a company like Nintendo?
Are you working with Nintendo was the question for the stream. Any chance?
I'm going to say something truthful here. I go to License Expo every year, and they have a great booth that's in this corner in the same spot every year. And every year I go in the booth and I say, hi, I'd like to talk to you guys about pinball. Thank you very much. You could ring. Yes, Way. It's not a category of your license. They're not interested. I mean, Gottlieb Premier got them to license 2 games, I guess in the 1980s. I guess they maybe had a not good experience. I don't know. If anybody works for Nintendo, my phone number is 800-473-JACK. It rings right on this phone here. In fact, if you get a box and it's damaged, on the box is printed a phone number to call in case there's damage. That also rings right here. So luckily I haven't had it ring that way for a long time, so it's all good.
That being said, you guys pack a pinball machine to put up with, almost with FedEx to throw in.
Does he get a box because he didn't stand up? Well, you can break that in half. I think you just did. No, well, thank you. Today, I was very humbled today, as I am many days, because so many people came up to me and thanked me, which we should be thanking everybody in the company for bringing these games to the world. And, you know, I just wanted to make great pinball machines. I don't want to, you know, I don't know, all the other stuff that went with it I didn't expect. Just happened. So it's all good. It's all good. Thank you. Anybody? Nobody?
Then we say thank you to you then.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Go have a good rest of the show and have a great weekend and go Yankees. Well, I'm only kidding. I'm a Met fan.
It was going so well.